So the new stats are out. Did you know that over 20 million YouTube videos are uploaded every single day? In the time it just took to say that, like a couple thousand videos were uploaded. So if you're asking the question, like, is it too late to start YouTube? It's a legitimate question to ask. Competition is crazy fierce. But there's also some opportunities, and we're actually doing this special event called YouTube Jumpstart. I want to share the first session with you right now that talks about 3 of the brutal truths you have to face if you want to start or grow a YouTube channel right now, but also 5 of the big opportunities. So let's just cut straight into that training.
The conversation today is the fact that it's mid-2025. We're going into 2026. What's the state of YouTube? Well, here are 3 brutal facts creators and business owners need to know right now. Number 1, there's more competition than ever before. And the algorithm doesn't care about you. The algorithm only cares about viewers. So here's YouTube's official blog. This, makes me want to fall out of my chair. On average, there are over 20 million videos uploaded daily to YouTube. 20 million daily. And this is according to YouTube's official blog. By the time I finish this sentence, another few thousand videos were just uploaded. That's a lot of noise. That's a lot of competition. Brutal truth number 2, low effort content no longer gets views. There was an era where you could kind of just throw together a video, hope to get lucky, lob it out there, but hope is not a strategy. And Neil Mohan, CEO of YouTube, said that over 90% of videos people watch on YouTube are recommended by the algorithm. So you've got to figure out how to create content that's going to trigger the YouTube algorithm, that's going to resonate with audiences. Because boring or lazy videos get buried fast. And if people stop watching your video early, the algorithm stops pushing your video. And you can't fake it anymore. If your content doesn't connect, YouTube won't promote it. Here's the third brutal truth. Most creators quit before they ever get traction. They don't got a clear plan, they don't have a system, and they don't have the stamina to keep going. Pew Research revealed this. The average YouTube channel uploads just 22 videos before going inactive. So most creators quit because of low early views. They start, but they don't keep going. Of unrealistic expectations, getting clear on the timeline this could take. Now, you're going to hear a lot of stories about people that crush it, in their first week or in their first month. And there is something about having the right plan and the right system and the right strategy that can help you reach success much faster. But a lot of people have unrealistic expectations. And as a result, they don't go into YouTube with the right mindset. So most creators quit because of low early views, unrealistic expectations, a lack of a system or support, and then burnout from doing too much too fast. So yes, YouTube is more crowded, but it's also more full of opportunity than ever before. Competition's high. There are challenges to get reach in the algorithm, but what's the opportunities? Let me show you 5 reasons why now is still the smartest time to go all in. Opportunity number 1. YouTube is still growing and grabbing more attention than ever. We see this growth wave that there is 2.9 billion monthly active users on YouTube. That is incredible. Yeah, there's a lot of videos being uploaded, but there's a huge audience. There is a massive group of people around the world that watch YouTube every day, consume YouTube every day. I am one of them. That watch it on their smartphone and watch it on their TV. I am one of them. And you probably are too. Like, who doesn't even watch TV anymore? You're like, I don't even really watch TV. Like I watch YouTube, you know what I mean? Like my attention is shifted. So YouTube Jumpstart's all about helping you figure out your edge to find your small audience in this massive pool of 2.9 billion monthly active users and over 1 billion hours of YouTuber watched daily. 1 billion hours are consumed every single day. And YouTube is the #1 most used platform in the world. I mean, it's crazy to say these kinds of things. Like more than anywhere else in terms of use and consumption, YouTube's at the lead. So even with all the noise, YouTube is still the biggest game in town. It's where the attention is, and it's where your future audience already lives. And there's an international opportunity. Another reason why this moment matters is YouTube isn't just growing, it's global. There are now localized versions of YouTube in over 100 countries in 80 different languages. So this means that no matter where you live, no matter what language you speak, there's a global audience already on YouTube, and the opportunity to reach them has never been bigger. Here's the second opportunity. YouTube videos work while you sleep. This is our obsession at Think Media. YouTube videos work while you sleep. YouTube is now the second largest search engine globally, only behind Google. Now, that's actually been true. And while there is some debate, yeah, some people are going to ChatGPT asking questions, which, by the way, your videos can show up as answers to AI questions in the AI tools. But out of all the different search engines, all the different places people search, some people are searching on TikTok, which is like getting shut down and like shifting to like another thing. So that's why YouTube is the best. And people are searching on Instagram, and they just said now Instagram can actually be indexed in search. So there's search happening everywhere. It's called search everywhere optimization. SEO is turned into there being a lot of diversity in where people are looking for answers to specific questions. But YouTube is still the second largest search engine, only to Google. And guess who owns YouTube? Google. You know what happens to our Think Media's videos all the time? Our Think Media videos show up on the first page of Google. So you really can win on both platforms. And this is why I love YouTube more than any other social media platform, because it's the only platform where the videos work for you while you sleep. And creators report that 50% or more monthly views come from older videos, content made weeks ago, months ago, or even years ago. And that is the story. It's our story. It's our students' story. If you've been doing YouTube for a while, you might notice that. You're like, yeah, actually, half the views I get every month are from videos I posted years ago. That is such a massive advantage to the exhausting social media hamster wheel of trying to post reels all the time on Instagram and trying to come up with a new Facebook post. Like I saw one person, which by the way, I love all the social media platforms, but they're like, the key to success on Facebook is you post 5 times a day. I'm like, 5 times a day, bro? I got a 2-year-old and a 4-year-old boy. I'm trying to like take care of my health and stuff. Like, what do you mean 5 times a day? I want to post one strategic YouTube video. And I want that video to still be getting views next month. Even better, I want that one strategic YouTube video to still be getting views next year. That's what YouTube Jumpstart's about. That's what we're obsessed with. Because YouTube is the only platform where your content can thrive for years, not just hours. Opportunity number 3. YouTube is dominating short form and long form video. Across all platforms, YouTube's winning both battles, short form and long form. Most platforms only do one well. YouTube is doing both at scale with monetization built in. So when it comes to long form, YouTube is the #1 most watched streaming platform on TV. Here are the facts. YouTube is beating Netflix. YouTube is beating Hulu. YouTube is beating cable. And that's according to Nielsen's The Gauge that came out in 2025 stats. 1 billion hours of YouTube are watched on TV every day. Neil Mohan, the CEO of YouTube, just revealed. Now, when it comes to short form videos, YouTube Shorts, they're currently getting 200 billion views a day. That's nearly 3x more than TikTok's last report. So YouTube Shorts is way bigger than TikTok. The viewership is up 186% year over year, and it's not slowing down. So if you're ignoring Shorts, you're ignoring one of the biggest waves of attention on the internet right now. This is an opportunity to start posting, start testing, and ride the wave early before it gets overcrowded. Now, again, you might be like, well, do I do shorts? Do I do long form? We're going to be helping you put together the right plan for you, because trying to do everything at the start can be overwhelming. And this is about, man, how can you do YouTube successfully in 5 or less hours a week? How can you do YouTube as a side hustle before it becomes your main hustle? But for some of our community watching right now, you might be thinking about, okay, what is my long form strategy? But also, what is my short form strategy? Now, when it comes to long form, YouTube videos are now regularly, as far as not knowing how to talk and pronounce words, 30 to 90 minutes long, including podcasts, teaching content, and DIY mini documentaries. Have you noticed a lot of long form content on YouTube? I'm turning on YouTube TV. I'm listening to podcasts, conversations. I'm cooking my carnivore diet right now, my bacon and eggs that I just had this morning. That's it. Cook the eggs in the bacon to just use all of that like kind of fat and salt to make the eggs more flavorful. Get that protein, get that ketosis kicked in. All right, relax, Sean. This is a YouTube training. Okay, so, I'm turning on YouTube in the background. I'm listening on my headphones as I'm going on a walk, listening to video podcasts. I'm listening to teaching content. I'm also consuming shorts. Just have a few minutes, looking for a little dopamine hit, some entertainment, swiping through there. It's both short form and long form. And so YouTube is the best place to post right now. Your videos can go viral in 60 seconds and can work for you for 6 years because YouTube is kind of like a fine wine. It gets better with age. You post the right video today, you can keep getting views tomorrow. And so let's go to opportunity number 4. AI is making it easier and faster to create. I've been on YouTube since 2007. I uploaded my first few videos for a local church, small town, small church. We did a 10-episode video blog series of the pastor in 2007. That's why there's gray in my beard, man. It's like, dude, where did you come from? You're a relic in the creator economy. Like I was almost there at the beginning. Like 2005, YouTube kind of starts. 2006 was the first year. I'm there in 2007 uploading videos. So I kind of have a little bit, especially as a dad, like dad jokes. Like my sons will say, I'm like, do you realize your dad had to walk 2 miles in the snow before he ever filmed a YouTube video? And then once he got there, I had to use a crank to power my camera. And like, no joke, I used FireWire cable to mini DV tapes and a Canon HV30. I feel like I came from the Stone Ages of technology. And not only has the cameras gotten better, the tech gotten better, the software gotten better, AI has come out of nowhere and is making things easier and faster to create. Now, I know there's all kinds of questions about AI, and we'll be covering those because it's a massive wave. But in terms of an opportunity, you cannot be ignoring this. AI has made it's never been easier to start. It'll help you write your videos, edit your videos, and post faster than ever before. YouTube's Culture and Trends report revealed that 70% of YouTube creators say AI tools help them create content faster. So we're going to look at the brutal facts, but we're not going to complain or cry or get cynical. We're going to say, look at also all these opportunities. Wow, the tools, the size of the audience, and the fact that AI is here, and YouTube themselves, Dream Screen, Veo, and built-in AI editing tools are rolling out on the YouTube platform across Shorts, across Studio. They are making, like the YouTube platform is making it easier to create high quality content. And then tools like ChatGPT, Opus Clip, vidIQ, Descript, these different tools are helping creators go faster and cutting editing time down by 50 to 80%. So if you're busy, using AI is not just about working harder, but it's about working smarter. And that's one of the big themes, of course. If we're talking about YouTube in a mid 2025 going into 2026 world, we got to be talking about AI. And so over the next 4 sessions, we're going to be looking at different ways to use AI tools to get views, to come up with video ideas faster, to script and organize your videos, to hold viewer attention so that the algorithm will recommend your videos. And then as a reminder, if you're not registered to get all the perks and benefits, go to tubejumpstart.com, or if there's a link in the description, or we'll post it in the chat, because that's how you're going to get full access to everything that we're going to be doing during YouTube Jumpstart. Opportunity number 5. YouTube is still the best platform to make money and build a business. Check these stats out. Since 2020, over $70 billion has been paid to creators. $70 billion has been paid to creators. YouTube's cutting checks. YouTube's cutting checks. And that's just if you get monetized on YouTube. That's not to say to all the other ways to use YouTube to earn money. And YouTube pays the best. 55% ad split on long videos, 45% on shorts. So this is one reason why all these other social platforms have struggled, whether TikTok or Facebook. They struggle with monetizing video content and paying creators. YouTube planted a flag, and that's why they have the market share. It is the best financial opportunity. And there's now 10 plus built-in revenue tools on the YouTube platform itself, ads, memberships, shopping, and more. And 3 million plus channels are in the partner program and growing fast. So the question's a lot less about the competition. The question is, how do you rise into that top 10% of YouTube channels? You don't got to be the top 1%. You don't have to be like the favorite creator you follow or somebody with 1 million subscribers or even 100,000 subscribers. If you never hit that, you can still cross the thresholds to build a significant income, to build a significant community of people, and to tap in this into this opportunity of the partner program. And so we'll tactically talk about how. In fact, this is Sally. She got monetized in months. And I'm sharing with you creators that didn't start in 2015 or 2010. She started in the last few months, and her first few uploads felt slow, but she didn't quit. She just crossed 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 hours of watch time. Her channel got monetized. Here's what she said. I finally hit the magic numbers and I feel more motivated than ever. Sally's a gardener in the Pacific Northwest. This is still happening every day. And that's why we've committed to show up to help you during this YouTube Jumpstart event. Now, Yahoo Finance said the creator economy is the fastest growing segment of small business. This is still happening. Right now, you want to start a small business, an at-home business, a side hustle, get into the creator economy. Goldman Sachs said the creator economy could approach $500 billion by 2027, meaning it's going to double in the next year and a half. That's kind of the countdown, right? We've got about 6 months left this year. It's going to be the best 6 months if you lock in your strategy, develop a plan, then keep building that wave all through 2026. And then you're getting positioned now for this growth wave that is happening. And so as we land the plane, the question is, why do some people struggle for years while others succeed in months? Because I get it. And I can relate. I've started multiple channels and a few of them failed. And so I went through the frustrating challenge of uploading and wondering, why am I not getting views? Why am I struggling? Like, what is my strategy? What's my channel even about? And putting in the time to edit videos or not have clarity about even kind of like, what's the identity of my channel? What's the approach that's going to work? How do you do YouTube the right way? I struggled for years. And eventually I made so many mistakes. That's what I was able to then figure out some things that worked. And after not doing YouTube education at first, really doing tech and affiliate marketing, I was able to build a 6-figure income and actually doing a lot of lifestyle videos and experiments on my personal channel. I eventually cracked the code before I ever taught YouTube. But now it's become my passion to shorten people's learning curve. So you don't have to struggle for years. How do you succeed in months? Well, now we've worked with thousands of creators and small business owners, and here's what we've seen works again and again. This is how creators succeed in months, not years. Answer, they follow a system, a step-by-step method they can trust and repeat. They follow a system. And during the YouTube Jumpstart, over the next 4 sessions, we're going to be talking about our 7-step YouTube success system. Our main program is called Video Ranking Academy. There's 7 steps in the system. We've learned that the system is timeless. It continues to work, but we continue to make updates. And so we're able to give you the latest stuff that's working right now, the distinctions and nuances of these 7 steps. And I'm going to be walking through the whole thing with you this week, how to build a profitable and scalable YouTube channel, even if you're just starting or if you're stuck. This exact system is what our students have used to break out. And the best part is it's repeatable, it's scalable, and it's proven to work across any niche, whether it's real estate to health, to coaching, to vlogging and beyond. And it's based kind of on this big idea from James Clear. He wrote a book called Atomic Habits. And he said this, you don't rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your systems. Let me know, what is one of your YouTube goals? I read a lot of people that said it. I want to retire my husband. I saw your comments earlier. You said, I want to build a side income. You said, I want to get monetized. I want to express my passion. I want to help people. That's great. We need clear goals. Goals are powerful, but we don't rise to the level of our goals. We fall to the level of our systems. So we're not just putting out random information over the next couple sessions. We're going to go through a systematic process so that you can actually follow a step-by-step system and develop a personalized plan for growing your YouTube channel. You're going to learn from actual case studies of creators in our community, people who are just like you, who followed the system and got results, real stories, real strategy, and a real plan that works right now. And by the way, it's not theory. At this point, this is not theory. As you can see, 29.2 billion views. This thing works if you work it. And don't forget, over 96% of users have never uploaded a single video. So the people who take bold action, the people who follow a strategy, and the people who stay in the game are the ones that win. So what's next? Here's how to get the most out of YouTube Jumpstart Week. And I hope you're fired up. I'm fired up. I know our whole team, we've been planning, we've been preparing. We've got 4 sessions coming up. Here is your 4-step game plan to get the most out of YouTube Jumpstart Week. Number 1, show up live. When you show up to the live streams, we're giving away coaching, resources, prizes. Today, we're giving away a Hollyland mic. We're giving away a camera, I think on day tomorrow. I don't know what the full schedule is. You're going to want to get registered so you can see what all those details are, but only live viewers are eligible. Secondly, make sure to download your free resource, Make YouTube Videos Fast Checklist, because there's a way to do this simply. Yes, lazy content, low effort content is getting buried in the algorithm. But strategic content doesn't have to take a lot of time. It just has to be more intelligent, more strategic. And when you got a checklist, it's going to help you make videos that get views fast. And we want to hook you up with that. And then also block out your calendar, plan ahead, Google Calendar, talk to your family, talk to whoever, put a sign on your door, do not disturb, call grandma, can you watch the kids? Plan ahead. Each session is going to be building on the last. And then don't miss tomorrow, because I'm going to be talking about the 3 simple steps to grow to 1,000 subs or your next 1,000 subscribers and to get monetized fast. If you're serious about growth in 2025, you don't need more motivation. You need a map. And that's what YouTube Jumpstart Week is, a clear map with a proven system.
So if you found that training valuable, can you hit the like button and let me know your thoughts? Do you think it's too late to start YouTube? What do you think of some of the newest data? And if you want to be a part of our YouTube Jumpstart event, then go to tubejumpstart.com, because I'm going to be going through 4 more sessions like that with deep dive tactics, some of the newest stuff that's working right now, and how you can create an edge if you're willing to put in the work. So I'll link that up in the show notes. I'm Sean Cannell, your guide to building a profitable YouTube channel, and I'll catch you in the next one.